So we move on to 312, which is our article for equipment and enclosures containing overcurrent protection devices. We have a new allowance in 312.8b, which really deals with how can we install power monitoring equipment within the equipment. This has been really sort of a code silent issue, and a lot of HJs and local municipalities across the country have sort of struggled with, do we allow CTs in the wiring space when power monitoring is going to be installed? What's acceptable here? So I think this is an important change because it aligns, it really sort of clarifies. We end up with two methods here that are allowed. The first is a listed accessory to the equipment manufacturer's product. So power monitor can be installed in the field. It's supplied by the manufacturer. It's part of their equipment certification listing. The other choice here is have a listed kit. It's a standalone kit, can be used in anyone's product. And again, it just really clarifies and puts code compliance in a clear path for approval by the AHJ.
And I mean, really, right, this is tying back, right, to even that 220 topic that we talked about, right? I mean, we're seeing this energy monitoring continuing to pick up for everyone to understand what their loads are doing. Could be in older panels. So right, the requirement is going to be very similar, or provides us that what's the fill, right? Not more than 75% fill in the gutter space, right? With regard to where those CTs go. And so, thinking about and doing a quick evaluation if you're putting these in older panels is how are they filled already, right? If I'm going to specify these things into the whole building and I have a structure that's existing, do I have the room in those older panels, right, that may not have the gutter space that were pre-existing to the 80s when we increased the size of all the gray boxes, right? Mm-hmm. So they need to really be understanding what they can do and how they can put those in so that they can comply with this new requirement that establishes that 40% fill with the wire, 75% maximum with the CTs in that cross-sectional area.
Yeah, I think it's important to note that it is limited to power monitoring equipment. When we start looking at energy management equipment, there are more safety aspects that need to be covered for the product that it's going to be installed in, such as the short circuit current rating, heat rise, and other. So this is really limited to power monitoring equipment, but still something that's been drastically needed in the code as we struggled with the compliance of how you install this in the field.